Hey everyone, it's Sarah, which means you're watching Tuesdays on What the Gays Say. As you can tell, I'm not in my normal video making setting. I'm actually at home right now because my spring break is this week, the week we are currently in right now. It wasn't last week like most people's. Mine's this week, so I'm enjoying spring break in Houston in my own house, in my own room. These are my blue walls. They're very nice. But the topic of this video is not to talk about blue walls. It's to talk about if we could date someone whose nationality was different than ours, who wasn't a native speaker, or how would the language barrier affect the relationship. This sweater makes me look like I have shoulder pads on. So I know that this is a gay channel and we talk about gay things, but I want to tell a story of before I came out and all that stuff. So at the beginning of my junior year, my high school received 3 foreign exchange students, a guy from Poland, a guy from Brazil, and a girl from Switzerland. They all got placed into my PALS class, and PALS is like a kind of like a mentoring program or like a community service type of class where we would work with kids in elementary schools as well as the life skills kids at our school and just projects around the school and stuff. But all of the foreign exchange students had to go through this program. So there were all 3 in my PALS class, and I decided to talk to the Brazilian. His name was George, and we grew a friendship. He was really, really nice. He was cute. He was a very handsome Brazilian man. I liked this guy. He was really, really nice. He was super sweet, and so I thought, you know, might as well just date the Brazilian foreign exchange student because that seems like the most obvious choice. At the time, I knew I liked girls, but he was new and he was sweet, and I thought that, you know, if I dated him, people would be like, ooh, she got the foreign exchange student, but I didn't have like romantic feelings for him. I just thought he was a really nice guy, and so we went to homecoming together, and he was a really nice guy. It didn't end well. I mean, it didn't end poorly, but I decided, you know, obviously I can't be in a relationship with you. But the moral of the story is, one of the reasons why it didn't work out, besides the fact that he was a man, was that he and I had a really big language problem. And especially through text messages, which is one of the main ways we communicated. His English was good enough to understand, but not fluent. You know, like he had to stop and think about what he was saying and all that stuff, and I had to help him out and help think of other words for him to say. And through text messages, I never could understand what he was saying because I think he was trying to use like text lingo, which doesn't work if you don't already understand English to begin with. And he spoke fluent Portuguese, and I had no idea any Portuguese, so he would try to tell me something in Portuguese and not know the English translation, and I would just sit there like, I don't know what you're saying. What I'm trying to say for this whole topic is, could I date someone whose nationality was different than mine? Yes, but I am willing to learn a new language. However, I need them to also be willing to learn a new language, as well as, I feel like this is selfish of me to say, but like, I don't want to have to work really, really hard to understand someone. So as long as we both know a mutual language pretty well, which is unfortunate for them because the only language I know is English, it'll work out. So my answer to this topic is yes, I would date someone. However, it'd have to be a person who was very fluent in English or was very patient with me learning another language, because I suck at learning languages. I took French for 2 years, and I'm terrible at it. Anyway, so that's my answer to this topic, as well as my story about dating a Brazilian man. If you guys have any topics, of course, you can leave them in the WhatTheGaysSay.tumblr.com ask box, as well in the comment section, or anything like that. I hope that you're enjoying your day, and if you're on spring break, I hope you are enjoying spring break like I am. And that's about it, so I will see you all next Tuesday.